Hello and welcome to your pick a card reading. This is a future spouse pick a card reading because you guys love future spouse pick a card readings so much, and today I want to find out what your future spouse is going to look like. So I want to touch up on their physical attributes. I am also going to touch up upon their emotional attributes as well, and I also want to find out what they find attractive about you too. So if you want to find out the information, I need you to pick one of these four piles. Pile 1, we have the carnelian crystal. Pile 2, we've got the red jasper crystal. Pile 3, the new jade crystal. And pile 4 is the black obsidian crystal. I highly recommend that you go with your first instinct. Spirit is going to guide you towards the pile which has the most relevant information for you. And if you need more time to meditate over these piles, please feel free to pause the video here and I shall see you in your reading. Hello there, pile number 1, you chose the carnelian crystal. Now let's have a look and see if we can work out the physical attributes or what your future spouse is going to look like. Okay, so already with the Justice card, this is the Libra card. It's all about balance. I get the impression that your future spouse is going to have a very symmetrical, beautiful appearance. Okay, I think they're going to be one of those faces where it's like, I cannot find an imperfection. All of their facial features are going to line up perfectly. It's like the kind of person who doesn't have like one distinctive feature. So sometimes people can have very distinctive eyes, a very distinctive nose, maybe even very distinctive ears. Now this person is going to have a very well balanced face, so they won't really have a particular facial feature that's going to stand out. And that can be a pro and it can be a con. It can be a pro because you cannot fault their face, but it can be a con because they're not known for their appearance, if you know what I mean. Now I do think you're going to find them extremely beautiful, and I get this because there's like Jupiter and Sagittarius energy here, so they could be a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, even a Venus, or have some kind of Sagittarius stellium in their chart. Stellium is 3 or more planets in one sign, so this would be 3 or more planets in Sagittarius. I think all in all as a package they are going to be a beautiful package, but they won't have like one feature that stands out significantly. And I do feel like I'm fighting against my own belief systems around Sagittarius energy here, because when I do think of Sagittarius energy, I do think of that one big feature, like maybe like the big thighs, because Sagittarius does rule the thighs and the hips. Although actually Cancer rules the hips as well. So thighs, it's just the thigh area. Sagittarius rules that thigh area, which makes me think they may have a very sturdy physique, but again, it doesn't stand out. Everything's really well balanced in their physical appearance. But again, we're looking at someone with quite sturdy thighs. So this is something you may notice about them. With this one, I did get the energy that you may already know this person, because before I started filming, I had the itchiest nose. And I don't always get an itchy nose. But when you get an itchy nose, I don't know whether it's the same all around the world, but in the UK, we say if you get an itchy nose, it means someone is talking about you, which makes me think that this person is already talking about you, okay? So they may be someone you know, or they may be someone who knows you. Maybe they know your socials or something like that. So if you do end up meeting anyone, chatting to anyone, or you get someone who likes like 12 of your pictures all at once, check them out. Check if they've got like a really well balanced face, but also check if they've got those sturdy thighs. Okay, we're looking at quite sturdy, thick thighs. I do also get the fact that they may be very sturdy by this Page of Pentacles here, which makes me think, when I think Pentacles, I think of somebody who is quite sturdy. Okay, somebody that you think you can't push them over very easily. You know, some people you say, oh, they snap like a twig. This is not that kind of person. This person doesn't have that kind of physique. Now, with the pages, I always think of young energy. So this could be somebody who is a bit younger than you, but if they're not younger than you, it could mean that you are watching this and you are quite young and you're going to be like a young love. You're going to meet maybe like in your teens or early 20s, okay? I think that when I think of the Page, I think of someone who's a little bit younger, like teenager kind of energy. It could could also be that they are emotionally very childlike. Again, you know, this has its pros and its cons. It could mean that they are a little bit defensive when they don't need to be defensive. They may take things the wrong way, but it also means that they are fun, loving. You can have that young love kind of relationship with them. It will feel like a teen romance when you meet this person, and that is absolutely beautiful. Now we've also got the Neptune card here, and when I think of Neptune, when I think about physical appearances, I think of somebody who is out of this world beautiful. There is just something about their aura that oozes beauty. When I think of Neptune, I do think about magnetism as well, okay? So when we've got the moon, I think about magnetism, because we all know that the moon affects our tides and women's menstrual cycles. But when I think about Neptune, I think about it's magnetism, but at a broader, sorry, I had to cut that because my camera went out of focus. It's me with all these hands like moving around everywhere. When I think of Neptune, I think of an even wider magnetism than the moon, okay? This is a universal magnetism. There's just something about this person and their aura that is just so magnetizing and enticing. And Neptune beauty, as I said, is out of this world kind of beautiful. So I definitely feel like this person is highly attractive. They may not be noticed for a particular feature, okay? They may not be noticed because they've got, you know, everyone knows them because they've got this beautiful butt, or everyone knows them because they've got these big doughy eyes. I really do feel like everyone knows this person because everything is just right. Okay, so we are looking at someone very beautiful here. Now, I do feel like the darker hair colours, okay? I feel like browns and blacks. So there could be a brown hair colour, black hair colour, even auburn. I don't want to say ginger, I don't want to say red, I want to say more auburn, like brown tones, if they do have more of a like reddish kind of hair colour. Okay, so opposition and conflict came out. Now this is quite interesting because part of me feels like this person does have some physical insecurity, because the opposition does talk about an imbalance of energies, and conflict is again an imbalance of energies here. And it makes me think that this person may actually work out a lot. They may be very into beauty treatments, the gym, even surgery. When I talk about Neptune, I also talk about cosmetic surgery, okay? Neptune, to me personally, rules cosmetic surgery. I feel like this person may have had work done, or maybe planning to have work done, but what I can guarantee is that they work out a lot. They may be the kind of person who goes to the gym nearly every day. It's like a nigh on everyday thing, and if not every day, fitness is an everyday thing in their routine, because they've got a bit of a conflict with their appearance. I think they may have actually grown up as somebody who may have been known for their aesthetic appearance. I want to say aesthetic, because as I said, nothing stands out significantly, it's just they are just so pleasing to look at, like the kind of person that you can imagine on like an advert. Now when we think about supermodels, okay, we think about someone who looks a little bit different. Supermodels have that kind of beauty where they don't look like the norm. Now this person does look like the norm, but they are the norm but chiseled. like it's like they've been carved by angels, okay? Let's put it that way. They've been carved by angels. Supermodels, I think they've been carved by aliens because they look a bit different, beautiful. Like, I love that look, like that's my vibe, that is. But then this person, it's like they've been carved by angels, but they have like a bit of an issue with their appearance, and I do think it's mainly because a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on their appearance, and maybe they think like I'm more than my appearance. I do think they may also have issues when it comes to meeting people as well. Potentially they struggle to find true emotional connection with people, because a lot of people like to get with them because of the way they look. And I do feel like when they meet you, you're going to look beyond their physical appearance. I think you're going to think that they're absolutely attractive. I think you're going to think they're blooming gorgeous. But you're going to see deeper than that. You're going to see beyond that. And I don't think you're actually going to mention how attractive they are. So you may go like for the first maybe 3 dates, and then you'll say, you do know you're absolutely beautiful kind of thing. And I think they're going to really appreciate that, because it's in those first few dates that they're going to be like, wow, this person sees my soul. Like, this is the first time someone's seen my soul. But deep down, you know, on the sly, on the low, you think that they're utterly gorgeous. And yeah, that is part of why you were attracted to them. That is why you messaged them, or why you actually approached them, or when they approached you, you were like, yeah, you can have my number. Like, yes. Okay. Now, I definitely know this person has a lot of empathy here as well with the healer card. Again, they've got that empathy, but they're not always seen for their empathy. They're not always seen for like the wisdom that they hold and things like that, because of their physical appearance. As I said, they're either quite young, they may even be older, but look really young as well. I didn't mention that, but I do want to pop that in there as well. So again, they may be mistaken for being younger than they are. And that annoys them. They may always be asked for ID, and that really annoys them. And again, like, people don't take them as seriously as they are because they look so young. They have that childlike, beautiful kind of face. I actually feel like I resonate with this as well. And I think this is a good way to explain it. Whereas, you know, I feel like I've got the wisdom of a crone. If you're not aware of what a crone is, we have the maiden, the mother, and the crone. That's like the three like levels of like what's it called? Oh god, I shouldn't have even got into this, should I? It's like the progression of the female. Okay, so the maiden is like the young maiden. She's got no children, she's free, she's beautiful, she's young, she's vibrant. Then you've got the mother, and then the mother has a bit more responsibility. She's a mother, but she does still have youth on her side. She's learning now. She's going through life and she's learning, because she's got children to raise and life lessons to learn. And then the crone is the elderly woman who has learnt all of those lessons. She has the wisdom, and she is there to guide the maidens and the mothers. And I really resonate with the crone energy. I do feel like I'm an old soul. I tend to know things that I shouldn't know. And yeah, I really enjoy helping people transition through difficult phases in their life, or transformative phases in their life. Yet, because I look younger than I am, and I am not going to give my age away, but I do look younger than what I am. Let's actually speak that into the universe. Everyone right now say, I look younger than I am, okay? Because if we believe we look younger than we are, then reality is going to reflect that back to us, and we are actually going to look younger than we are. But people don't take my words seriously, because they look at me like I'm a lot younger than I am. Like, I shouldn't know the things that I know, I shouldn't have the wisdom that I have. And it's frustrating. And I really get this same energy with this person. They're frustrated. It's like, why does everyone think I'm younger than I am? Like, or even they've been through more stuff than they look. Like, they may be somebody who's been through like loads of cool stuff, loads of cool stuff, but also loads of like, you know, difficult transitions in life. Yet their face doesn't have a wrinkle. They don't show it, and people just think, oh yeah, I bet you've had an easy life because you look a certain way. That kind of energy. Okay, I'm going to pull from the bowl, because I want to get a few more of their physical attributes out. And the bowl always says things that are like quite straightforward, okay? So I do like to pull from the bowl and see what the bowl wants to bring. Show off, flex, okay? I do think, with number 5 as well, I do think this is because, you know, they look a certain way. They look a certain way, and they look like they're showing off, and they look like they're flexing without even doing it, because they just look. They look the part. Everywhere they go, they look the part. The kind of person who goes for a job interview with no credentials, and they get it because they look the part, okay? Show off, flex with number 5. Okay, interesting. So I've got number 5 out here on the dice as well. So we're looking at the number 5. The number 5 does talk about change. When things go stale, the number 5 energy will come in and shake things up. There may be somebody who goes for a lot of opportunities in life, a bit fearless. Again, with all this Sagittarius energy as well here, I want to say that they are someone who's travelled. Again, you know, they've travelled, they've gained knowledge, they've had experiences, they like to switch things up regularly. But they don't look like that kind of person. They don't look like they've lived their life. They just look like a little baby. A little adult baby. They don't look like an adult. They look like a little adult baby. And people don't take them seriously. I think so many people are mesmerised by the way they look as well. Just like, oh, oh, you're so beautiful, that a lot of the time, a lot of people aren't listening to what they're actually saying. Sexy. And as I say, that's sexy. Everyone wants to SEX this person. And they're like, I just want some substance. I want some flipping substance. I don't want to just BANG all the time. And exciting and adventurous with 555. Look, it's that 5 energy again. They've experienced life. They've gained knowledge, wisdom. Yet their face doesn't show that. Their face doesn't have a wrinkle. Their face doesn't look tired, like they've, you know, stopped at like hostel after hostel, traveling Bali or something like that. They look fresh. I want to say this person actually does come from either a wealthy parent or wealthy parents. There might maybe some wealth in here as well. And now this person will have an air of confidence because they do look a certain way, but they're just looking for that extra depth here. Okay, I am going to keep these out. Oh, flirt as well. I think I'll touch upon that at the end. Now I want to have a look into what they are going to find attractive about you. Okay, so I'm going to roll the dice and I'm going to pull a couple of these as well. Oh, okay. So you have Libra energy as well, that balanced energy. And I want to say you're a balanced bitch. Like that's what came to my head. Like this is a balanced bitch right here. 9th house, Sagittarius energy again, because Sagittarius and Jupiter rule that 9th house. Okay, so you've got stuff in common here. You're balanced. I sense you're emotionally balanced here, by the way. This is emotionally balanced. Again, a very nice, symmetrical appearance, facial features very symmetrical. 9th house, again, wise, you're well traveled. It's like they've got a lot of stories to tell and you can match that. You can match that. You've had experiences, you've traveled, you've got wisdom that you can share as well. And it's like when you bring your energies together, oh my goodness gracious. When you guys bring your energies together, it's like a think tank. You can throw in wisdom. I think I'm explaining a think tank properly here. You can throw in your stories, your wisdom, your teachings, and yeah, you can just converse over those things and learn new things from each other. And Uranus. And Uranus is that Aquarius energy. And I did say supermodels are more of that Aquarius energy because it's like they were sculpted by aliens. They've got those features that are really unique that you don't see every day. Your future spouse has that appearance that is chiseled by angels. You don't see beauty like that every day, but they've got nothing that... I'm so sorry, my camera is so crap. Sorry camera, you're amazing, you do an amazing job. I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah. Your future spouse was chiseled by angels. Okay, you don't see all of these beautiful features all on one face every day, but you do see those features very often. You know, they don't stand out, they're just very attractive. You, on the other hand, have that supermodel kind of attraction. It's like your features are unique and different, and that's what this person loves. They are physically so attracted to you because you've got something that stands out from the crowd. You look different, and this makes so much sense that they're going to be attracted to somebody who has that different type of beauty, that person who stands out, because I do think they feel like they blend in more because they tend to blend in everywhere, because they get the jobs, because they blend in. Everything about them is blending. Neptune again is that blending kind of energy, because Neptune is the planet of gas and air, and gas evaporates and blends and merges and things like that, and that's their beauty. Their beauty just merges. It's like it's pleasant for everyone. You've got that beauty that stands out a mile, and they absolutely love that. Like they are so attracted to your uniqueness. Okay, let's have a look and see what the pot has in store for you. Tattoos. Okay, so you may have tattoos, but when I say tattoos, I want to say piercings as well. So you may either have tattoos or piercings, or you may have tattoos and piercings. And again, that would add to this Uranian kind of energy. It's like you beat to the sound of your own drum. You look the way you want to look. You dress the way you want to dress. Yes, you know, you're aware of trends, and at times you will follow trends, but you have that energy where you like to take a trend and make it your own, make it unique, okay? It's like you've got like an iconic kind of style, an iconic kind of appearance, like it's iconic, where like you're like Nicki Minaj, you know, her style is completely individualistic. She wears things that the normal person wouldn't wear, and I think she's an Aquarius rising, actually thinking about it. A Sagittarius sun with an Aquarius rising, if I'm right. Whereas your future spouse has the kind of style that's like, oh, 𝒂𝒆𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 know whether you're aware of The Only Way is Essex. It's a UK reality TV show. You may have heard of it, you may not have. But 𝒂𝒆𝒂𝒂 is very physically appealing, sticks to trends, looks the part. Yeah, just blends in his surroundings. I wish I could think of somebody more famous than that. Channing Tatum? Channing Tatum? I want to say Channing Tatum kind of energy for your future spouse. Like, looks appealing. Even though he's got a bit of a unique look as well. If you can think of anyone, pop it down in the comments below. Somebody who is very appealing, they look very appealing, fitting in all situations, but nothing really stands out. Okay. That's no offence to your future spouse, by the way, because they are very attractive. Okay, what else have we got? Best dress. That's it. When you walk in a room, you take a style and you make it unique, and everyone is looking at you thinking, where did you get that? And you're kind of like, oh, it's a one of a kind because I've taken it and I've made it my own. It could be vintage, and you've made it look really ultra modern, and people are like, where did you get that from? And you're like, oh, it's vintage. And they're like, oh, what, really? Wow. I definitely sense that with you. Such a unique look. Cute. Okay, and I did say, you know, you do have that Libra balance as well. You have that those balanced facial features, very symmetrical face. Again, you're a balanced bitch emotionally, but I'm really sensing your facial features, like you've got a very symmetrical face, which is a sign of beauty, and that makes you cute. Oh no, I've just ripped this. Ambitious with 888. A go-getter. Someone who goes for what they want. You go for opportunities regardless of whether you think you're going to fit in. You go for these opportunities and you succeed big because of that ambition. And this person goes for their opportunities because they're going to get the job, because they fit in wherever they go. So together you're like two opposite sides of the coin, but you're still on the same coin. And that's really beautiful. Really beautiful. Okay then. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Now, I do think this is going to be the energy of your marriage. You are always going to have that element of attraction. The same attraction that you had when you met each other. And I do think it's because, again, you are opposite sides of the same coin, okay? So you're the same but different. I hate that phrase. You're the same but different. What the hell? You're the same but different. What you appreciate in someone, what you appreciate in yourself, they have. What they appreciate in themselves, you have. Yet you have like a different flavour. It's like they're chocolate, you're strawberry. That's the best way I can describe that. Oh my gosh. And you're always going to have that. It's like, it's going to be, the whole marriage is going to have honeymoon phases. I'm not going to say, oh, the whole marriage is going to be a honeymoon phase, because that's rare, if even possible. Call me a pessimist. But it's like you're going to always sink into those honeymoon phases, and you'll sink out of them. You'll come out of those honeymoon phases when, you know, SHIT hits the fan, because, you know, we all have challenges in life and things like that. But like when you go on holidays, you're going to have that honeymoon phase. That honeymoon phase is always sitting there waiting for you both to grab it, okay? Because you two find each other highly attractive. You're each other's types, but you do also have that emotional, both of you have that emotional depth. So even when, you know, even when they've got the flu and you've got a sickness bug, you've still got that emotional connection. So there's still that reception, there's still that attraction there, regardless of how you guys look. But I mean, you both find each other highly physically attractive as well, because clearly you are both very attractive. Okay, I also feel like this could be a message as well, if you have not already met this person, that either one of you or both of you needs to have like that, ow, ooh, just scratch my nipple, ouch. Either one of you or both of you needs to have that extra confidence to approach the other one. That's if you haven't met this person already. Because you may see someone like this in a bar, for instance, and this could be both ways, okay? But either one of you could see each other in a bar and think, oh God, no, that person is stuck up. That person's stuck up. If I go and approach them, they're just gonna pie me. That's another UK saying. Pieing means like, no, not interested, there's a pie in your face. Okay. That's a Love Island saying. I don't watch Anyways Essex and I don't watch Love Island, but I seem to know all of this slang. Okay, so I do think that you both have that kind of intimidating appearance where each one of you is going to be like, oh God, no, they'd reject me in a heartbeat. Spirit is telling you right now when you're dating and things like that, because I did say I had the itchy nose, like this may be someone that you've already met or someone, one of you is watching the other one right now, okay, but you may bump into them somewhere or you may actually be thinking, should I DM this person? Spirit is saying go for it, flirt. What's the worst that can happen? You're either going to get married or you are going to get rejected, but a lot of the time rejection is protection, and when someone rejects you, it's not because you're SHIT, it's because they're not in a great place or they've got an insecurity that they're working on or they're doing some kind of healing. Okay, bear that in mind. A lot of the time people reject people because they think that they're out of their league. Okay, that's another thing. But you guys, you're both so attractive, physically attractive, but you're both emotionally deep, okay? So I'm not saying this in a shallow way, but you're both so physically attractive that either one of you may have a bit of a confidence issue when it comes to approaching the other one, but really you're both deep, you both got the depth. Look, Spirit is just saying, if you see someone in a bar, if you see someone who sends you a friend request, or if you think about DMing someone who's highly attractive, have confidence in yourself, just go for it, flirt, send that message, okay? Because this could well be your future spouse. You chose the carnelian crystal, and the carnelian does represent the sign of Leo, but we can also represent it to fire signs, that's Sagittarius, as we mentioned, and Aries. But the carnelian crystal promotes confidence, libido. I did say, right, when I just left there and I said with flirt, either one of you or both of you needs the confidence to approach the other person, because you're gonna have like a bit of an insecurity because of the attraction, but you're in each other's leagues. Okay, you're 100% in each other's leagues, but one of you or both of you may have some kind of confidence issue and think, oh God, no, I'm going to get rejected. The carnelian crystal is saying have the confidence to approach this person, or they need to have the confidence to approach you. I mean, if it's them who don't have the confidence to approach you, you may need to be the one who makes the like first moves and initiates, okay? So bear that in mind also. And also I'm going to talk about the carnelian. I do have to come to my notes now because I am not a crystal connoisseur, but I do like them. I know a little bit about them. It talks about physical fitness, libido. As I said, you guys are going to fancy the F out of each other. Also, I did pop down here, the carnelian can talk about somebody with a more red skin tone, okay? So this person may have a more reddish skin tone, okay? I hope you understand what that means. You know, we have blue skin tones. I'm a blue skin tone, even though I don't really look it. But red skin tone, okay, and somebody who takes care of their appearance. And I did say this person is going to work out a lot, okay, because they feel like everything's about their appearance, because everyone makes everything about their appearance. Okay, I'm going to leave that reading here because my camera is about to cut off. If you enjoyed this reading, please drop a like, comment down below if you want to tell me what pile you claim, or if you have met this person or you're dating this person and you resonate, drop that info down in the comments below as well. I love the feedback. If you like content like this, please subscribe. I want to make more content like this for you, and as well, subscriptions really help the channel grow, and it means that I can continue to bring these pick a card readings your way. If you do have any pick a card suggestions, also drop those in the comments down below. I really appreciate those as well. And thank you so much for watching pile 1. Hello there, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Let's have a look into the physical attributes of your future spouse. Now, it started raining outside, which tells me that there's a lot of emotion between you both, okay? There's going to be a lot of emotion. As soon as I said that, it stopped raining. But also I had the rhyme in my head, it's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring, okay? That tells me two things. This person is going to be older than you. And they don't have to be significantly older. I'm definitely sensing between 5 to 7 years. Okay, I actually want to say like oh, I know it's a bit specific, but like 4 to 7, no, 4 to 10 years, 4 to 10 years. I do apologize about that. 4 to 10 years, okay? It also tells me that this person knows who you are. I do think this person is in your vicinity somehow, whether you go to the same gym, whether you, sorry, I'm gonna hiccup. Oh dear, I'm so sorry about that. Whether you go to the same gym, you go to the same, like a hobby class, like a book club or an art class or something like that. Or it could be as simple as this person already has you on their social media, but you just haven't spoken yet. I feel like this person is snoring on this connection, okay? I don't think this is somebody that you're with. Okay, this one actually could be a little bit more complex thinking about it. So this person could be somebody, as I've just mentioned, that you go to the same gym at, or you have each other on socials, but like you've just not spoken yet. Or it actually could be a previous relationship where they potentially have said like, oh, this is a bit too much for me right now, and they've left the partnership, okay? This person has been snoring on this connection, okay? But positive outcomes in the end, because clearly this person's going to get their SHIT in check and they're going to come into your life. Oh my gosh, and this makes so much sense here with the Three of Swords and the Strength card. Okay, this person has been hurt in the past. They have been through some kind of breakup or heartbreak or even cheating, okay? I want to say this person may have been cheated on, or they've been hurt somehow in their past. And it may be this that's making them snore on this connection, okay? It's this that's preventing them from taking the leap and actually going for you, going for what they truly want or who they think that they could settle down with or marry one day. And the Strength as well, which does talk about inner strength, self-love, and this is clearly something that this person's had to work on because they've been hurt in the past, okay? And we have gone straight into the emotional, but I will get into the physical attributes, okay? I really will. Give me a moment. So, Strength. Already I'm getting that this person may have something around the the Strength is the Leo card, okay? It's the Leo card. It talks about that inner strength, but also it talks about physical strength as well, okay? So we're talking about physical strength here because we're talking about your future spouse's physical appearance, but the Strength also has a connection to Scorpio energy because the infinity symbol is above her head, and the infinity symbol does represent Scorpio. At least I feel like the infinity symbol for me represents Scorpio, okay? So Scorpio is the inner strength, Leo is the outer strength. And I do think that's what this person's been working on. But I do gather that this person does have a very strong build. I feel like they're quite built. Whether they're male or female, they are quite built, broader, bigger bones. They could be quite tall as well, okay? I'm getting like 6 foot and above. And if this is a female, they could reach something like 5'8" and above, okay? A taller female, a taller male, okay? But with this energy, this is like the big, friendly, giant energy. Sorry, let me repeat that, the big, friendly, giant energy, because this person has been through emotional turmoil in the past, yet they look strong, they look fierce, but they have that empathy and that emotion within them because they've had to do a lot of internal work and a lot of soul searching to kind of get themselves through these hard times here, okay? So they've got this strong looking demeanor, and they could actually even look quite scary to some people, very intimidating, the kind of person that they just have to give somebody one look and the person will go, oh God, I ain't messing with that person. That's the kind of energy I get with this person. But underneath, they've got this really nurturing energy here with the Cancer here as well. Okay, I do think this person's gonna have nice bits down below, like very attractive, you know, foofs and you know, wands. You know, they're gonna have attractive genitalia, basically. And you may be like, ew, like, ew, like who thinks that genitalia are attractive? But you may actually really like the look of this person's genitalia and go, I've never seen one of those that looked so pretty before. I've got to say what I see, guys. I've got to say what I see. Now this person is going to look very unique, and I do think they're going to look very unique in the fact that they stand out from the crowd because they are so large. There's something about them that's larger than life, kind of large, and people are going to notice them when they walk in a room. But again, they've got that internal power as well. And that internal power is something you cannot fake. When I think about this person walking into a room, I think about all eyes being on them. Not only because they take up a lot of physical space, but because they take up a lot of emotional space as well. Like, you do not F with this person. This person has such a strength about them. I can actually feel them now. And they are pure power, and I do think that they're going to make you feel very safe. Now, I don't know whether you're somebody who has lacked a father figure or whether this person has lacked a father figure in their life, because I do sense you connecting with this, because this person is going to be that natural father figure, or even you may have children or they may have children, they've had to step up to that father figure kind of role, but they're going to be like a nurturer and a protector, like a father would. The father is the scary protector, yet they have that nurturing nature to them as well, where, you know, they are there if you want to cry to them. They may pull like a weird face, kind of like, okay, I don't know how to deal with this, but they will just hold you, and that will make you feel better. And I do think that's the energy of this person. All they have to do is hold you close, and you're like, oh yeah. And I actually do sense with the women, with the Cancer energy here, okay, on the dice, I do sense that if you're a male or if you're a woman seeking a woman, I do think they're going to have like very, I want to say voluptuous breasts. The kind of breasts that when they hold you, you feel like you're in your mother's womb again. Like, you feel like you're in your mother's womb, experiencing your mother's caress, like that kind of thing. Caress. Ugh, what a horrible word. Caress. It's so cringe. Like, great hugs. They're going to be the best huggers. They're going to give you the most amazing hugs. Now, I do think this person works out fiercely or works fiercely, because we do have the 6th house emphasized here as well. So this person may work out vigorously, and this may be why they are so big. They take up so much space. And if this is a woman that you're dealing with, they may have like a big voluptuous behind as well, because they work those glutes. Or we could be looking at someone who works really hard. They may work overtime. They may have their own business, and they work like inhumane hours. But I do really sense that this person enjoys their work. This is somebody who feels very comfortable in their life, but they're really dedicated to something, whether this be their fitness and their health, or whether this be their work, or it could actually be both. This could intertwine. It could be both. Now, fire energy. We've got the fire energy here. So this person has an air of confidence to them, and I do think it's because they exude this physical power. Physical, why did I have to say physical twice? Physical power. And I do sense with this confidence, this fire energy, we could be looking at somebody with a more red skin tone here. We could even be looking at somebody with red hair, or they may have like a bit of ginger in their beard or something like that. With this, I don't really sense whether we're looking at someone who's got blonde or brown or black hair, but I'm definitely sensing there's some kind of auburn. There's like an auburn gene in their gene pool. So you may see a little bit of auburn in their hair, may creep out here and there. You might, or in some lights, you know, their hair may look like a strawberry blonde or something like that, or an auburn, even though normally in normal lights they have like brown hair or blonde hair. Or you could also see this auburn in like their beard. I know so many men get auburn in their beard. It doesn't matter what complexion you have. It doesn't matter where you come from in the world. A lot of people tend to get auburn in their beards. Don't know why. And I also say auburn as well, because obviously we've got this fire energy, which is like that red kind of energy, that fire energy, which makes me think of the colour auburn. But we also have playing it safe here, and the lady here does have auburn. Well, that's more ginger, isn't it? Ginger, auburn? I'm not too sure. Ginger hair. Right there. Now, with playing it safe as well, that also brings me back to that energy where this person is snoring on this situation. It's like they know. I really feel like this person knows you. They know you. Whether they've been involved with you in the past or not, they know you. And as I say this, my throat is closing up, and I am not ill. My throat hasn't closed up through any of my other readings, and it's like they just don't feel like they can verbalize how they feel about you. They're holding back for some reason. It could be this heartbreak here with the 3 of Swords that's making them hold back, but it's closing up their throat chakra. And I don't think it's like a confidence issue. I think they're very confident in themselves because they know they work hard on their inner strength, and also their outer strength and their integrity and things like that. But I do think it's because they don't know how to verbalize that they like you. You know, it could be as simple as that they don't know how to verbalize that they like you, that they're watching you, that they've got that passion for you, okay? And obviously, you know, this is your future spouse here, so they're going to gain the confidence. It's not even the confidence, I mentioned again, it's not the confidence, but they're going to gain the cojones, that still means confidence. You know, I think this person is going to reach a level of desperation, and this sounds really awful saying the word desperation here, but I think they're going to reach a level of desperation where they have done all that inner work and they're working really hard, but they've got no one to enjoy when they come home, or they've got no one to show that buff body to, and it's them, and they're going to go, well, if I'm going to go for anyone, I'm going to go for pawn number 2, because I've had a little thing for this person for quite a while. So yeah, this makes me think as well that they're very stubborn, they do everything in their own time. We could be looking at a Taurus energy here as well, Cancer and Taurus energy. But yeah, they do things in their own time. They need to feel ready to do something before they do it. And this is a little bit dualistic to this fire energy, because fire energy is like go-getting energy, and I don't think they're slow to the point where they miss opportunities. I think whatever they want to create, they create it. They've got that ability, that know-how, that strength to create whatever they want to create, but they have to do it in their own time, at their own pace. And with great achievement, this shows me that this person has achieved. Like, this is someone who's got their SHIT in check. I think there's somebody who's got like the career in check, like that they're really good at. They're really good at negotiating. They're really good at putting the due diligence in at work. But they don't know how to bring that over to their romantic life. They just, maybe there's too much work going on at the moment. They're too busy working, that they just don't have the mental space for a relationship right now. They've had so much practice in work. They've not had that same practice within emotional connections. This tells me that this person may have actually been in a previous relationship whilst they were building their skills. Maybe they were in a previous relationship whilst they were studying for what they do now. Or when they first started this job, you know, when they were putting in those extra hours so they get noticed by the boss. If they're a business owner, maybe this is they were with somebody in the startup of the business, and they couldn't give the emotion to that relationship because they were so busy building their career at that point. And maybe this ended in heartbreak because either the person left them because they said, look, this is not a relationship, like, you come home late at night, we don't get any time for date nights. Or this person could have even cheated on them because they were never around, and this person, their ex-person, felt neglected by them. So they cheated and they went elsewhere, and it broke this person's heart because this person was trying to build a stable structure for them both, or their family if there are external bodies involved within that ex-relationship. But this person with great achievement, this tells me that they've done the hard work, they put in the legwork, they built the foundations. Whatever they're doing is up and running, and they just go to work and they just keep that thing ticking. They're ready for a relationship now. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. So soon those feelings of desperation, like I actually want someone to come home to, that's going to creep in real soon. And then they're going to be like, pile number 2, I'm going to hit you up. Exorcist as well, the Exorcist. It's actually a really positive card. And again, it's a Scorpio kind of energy. It's death, rebirth, it's strength energy here. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. This is really someone who knows themselves. They've been through the darkness. They've had the dark night of the soul, and now they've come on out of the other end of the tunnel. They've done the self-reflection, the inner work, physically and emotionally. And they're going to make such a great spouse because of this. This is not someone that you're going to have to raise or lead or anything like that. This is someone who's a leader in their own right. This is someone who makes you feel safe. And that's what we all want, right? We all want someone who makes us feel safe and stable. This is the perfect person for that. And right next to it, I didn't even look at this card, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Right, we'll come back to that one at the end, but I want to pull a few physical attributes out of the bowl. Should I keep all of these? I'm going to keep them all. So I'm pulling a few physical attributes out of the bowl, okay, to see whether we can gain any more information on how they physically look. Intense. Did I say eyes? I have a feeling I did say that they've got intense eyes. Oh, I think I did say that, guys, nearer the start of this reading. But number 8, again, that's the Scorpio number, the 8th house. Scorpio rules the 8th house. They've got this intensity because they've been through the dark nights of the soul. They've been through it. And they've built strength from it. And that's why they're quite intense, because they know what they want out of life. Quite a lot here, guys. Okay, there's quite a lot. Back, very nice back. I did say this person's buff. Whether this is a male or whether this is a female, they've got like that V-shaped back, very strong shoulders and like a very attractive back. This makes me think about when I look at a man from behind and I see like a big back, it makes me think of like a big bear. Like, that sounds wrong because I don't have a thing for bears. When I see a man with a big back, it makes me think about them lifting me up and, oh God, oh my God, I'm gonna say it because it may be relevant to the reading. You may agree with me. It makes me think like this man, because I'm interested in guys, it makes me think that this man has the strength to pick me up and have me wherever he wants me. Like, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody who's tried to lift you up and kind of put your back against a wall and do the deed, but you can see that they're struggling to hold you there? Like, it's just the most thing ever. Nothing wrong with it. If you can't take my weight, don't worry about it. It's not going to be a deal breaker. But if you can't take my weight, just don't attempt it. Just pick me up and put me on the bed. This person can lift you up and have you wherever they want you. Oh gosh, this person's actually giving like me the hearts. Very lucky. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, I didn't mention whether they were actually physically attractive, did I? Like whether their face was attractive. I don't think I mentioned their face here. I mentioned the eyes. I feel the eyes. There's something about the eyes. And I do think it's the eyes that are quite intense because you can see their emotion in their eyes. I really want to say that. This is someone who can't hide how they feel because their eyes are going to give it all away. If they've had a bad day, you're going to see like they're going to have very watery eyes or very like drained looking eyes, and you know when something's wrong with them. And I do think with this person, they're always going to say everything's okay even when everything isn't okay. I think they've got that level of strength. And, you know, they know their position, you know, they know they're the protector, the nurturer, and they want to be strong for everyone around them. Which makes me think they could actually have kids, or they could have dependents, even if it's like a dependent parent, maybe a parent's ill or something like that. It doesn't have to be an ill parent, but it could be a dependent parent, maybe like me. I've got a son, and I'm telling you, like, I don't care how old I am, I could be like 45 and still be able to run a marathon. I haven't run a marathon so far, so I don't know what I'm saying. I could be 45 and still be able to run a marathon, but I'll be 45 and I'm going to be calling my son if I need any DIY doing, if I need my car fixing, a tyre changing. Like, my son's going to come and do that for me. And I feel like they might have a dependent like that. They might have a dependent, high maintenance hippie. Even if it's a parent, you know, don't have to be ill. It's just the parent's like, hey, I need your help with this. And they have to go around and help the parent, which is really beautiful. You know, it's really beautiful. I like that. I like that energy. As a parent, I get that. As a parent myself, if any of my partners had a parent who was really kind of needy on their attention and their time, I'd be like, yeah, come on, like, give them my number. I'll go around, I'll help them out. I do sense it's like that kind of energy here. They've got a dependent. They have to be strong for somebody. okay? Not just you. They were strong for somebody before you came along. Show off, flex. And I do think you're gonna have this pride in them because they are so powerful. They're powerful to look at. Like, they take up space when they walk into a room, and you're gonna be like, yeah, that's my man, or that's my girl. Like, this is who I get to go home with and spend the night with. So yeah, and I do sense this is you showing them off in particular. Like, we're gonna get to your physical attributes in a bit, okay? So bear with me. I'm not saying like, oh, you're going to be showing them off like they're like amazing and you're not. Like, we're going to get to you in a minute, okay? Your scent drives me wild, and this tells me that you're going to have a chemical reaction. You and them, you're going to have so much SE actual attraction because you're just going to smell their pheromones and you're going to be like, pick me up. Take me to the bedroom, okay? You guys, I love this connection. I love this energy. This is absolutely amazing, and we still have more of these to get through. Oh my God, how did this one get in here? This is... okay, this is my part for like physical attributes and things like that, and then I have an SE actual part which is in the kitchen now, okay? So we're not doing anything SE actual today, so that part is in there. If anyone comes to my house, if I ever have a cleaner or anything like that, I don't have a cleaner, I do my own cleaning, but if I ever have a cleaner and they find that pot, they're gonna be like, what is wrong with this girl? She's like some kind of SE actual fiend, like she's written all these crazy SE actual things down in a bowl. But yeah, one of them has seemed to have one of them seemed to have made its way into my physical appearance part. And I had just mentioned the SE actual attraction between you both, so clearly you're effing amazing and SE as well, because this is mutual here. My neck, my back, lick my and my Okay, we all know that song. My neck, I'm not singing it, oh my God. Every time I go to sing something, I cringe so much, especially when I do the production stuff after I film, and I listen to myself sing, and I'm like, why did you just sing? But my neck, my back, lick my and my you two, like, there's gonna be such a strong SE actual attraction between you. And I did I say at the start of this, that this person's gonna have a very good looking down below. You're gonna want to be down there a lot, and I do think it's mutual. I think they're gonna want to be down there on you a lot as well. Bear in mind as well, the Cancer symbol, okay, is the 69 symbol. Can you see? And again, obsessions with each other's downstairs bits. It's like you both want your faces down there. Strong SE actual attraction, which does tell me that you are both very SE-XE, and I find like this is very Scorpio kind of SE-XE as well, like that kind of naughty kind of intimate attraction between each other. And eye contact, I mentioned their eyes. Maybe when they stare at you with those eyes, it's that moment, like that's when you get really turned on. This has got really sexual, I'm so sorry. But when they look at you, that's when you, yeah, I do feel like it's SE-actual. You get really turned on, like it's like an instant turn on when they look at you. It's just something about those eyes. And I think you're gonna notice this about them straight away. As soon as they look at you, it might even make you nervous. So when you first meet this person in person, if you haven't already, or if you do know this person, I did say I think they know you. When they look at you, you might instantly want to look away because it's too powerful, it's too intense. Which tells me they've got very nice eyes, because, you know, crappy eyes don't do that to people. But the eyes, okay. Calling in your soulmate. And this is your message. This is the message for you to say they're calling you in. They're ready for their soulmate. And I think it's you calling them in. Sorry about that. I think it's you calling them in. But as I said, with this great achievement here, they've achieved what they want to achieve. Now they want to enjoy it with someone. Their energy is starting to get into the same energy as you. They're starting to think, I want someone to spend my money on. I want someone to spend my evenings with. I want someone to take out with the bonuses that I get from work. You know, things like that. So they're going to hear your call soon. I think you two are going to meet quite soon. When I say quite soon, I do say like maybe in 6 months. When I say 6 months to a year, I think a lot of you it's going to be within 6 months. I think there's some of you here watching that it's going to actually like be a year, okay? It's going to actually extend out to a year. It's going to be quite soon. It is going to, in all honesty, in my eyes, I think within a year is quite soon, okay? Because if I say, oh, within a week, you're going to be like, yeah, sure. Sure I am. Yeah, been single for 7 years. Of course they're coming in a week. I think within a year, especially within 6 months, that's soon. That is soon. That's kind of get yourself prepared kind of soon right there. Right, I want to see what they find physically attractive about you, but I am going to pause the video here because my camera is going to cut off because it's reached its cut-off point, so bear with me. Okay, and we are back. So, Uranus, 12th house, and Scorpio. Are you the Scorpio here? Do you have a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, maybe even a Venus? But it could always be a very prominent Scorpio placement. You could be looking at a Scorpio midheaven, you could be looking at a Scorpio descendant, okay? So if you've got a Scorpio descendant, you will most probably be a Taurus rising, Aries rising, or maybe even a Gemini rising, okay? So bear that in mind, guys. Now, they're attracted to you because your depth. You've got a depth that a lot of people they know don't possess. With this 12th house, that shows that you have also done a lot of inner work. You have also been what was I going to say? You've also, I'm going to use the marathon term. You have ran a marathon. This life has been a marathon for you. It's been difficult. You've had your highs, you've had your lows, and you've learned from these things. You've learned from the highs. Sorry, you've enjoyed the highs, you've learned from the lows. And this has given you a depth, an understanding, an emotional understanding, but also a very strong emotional understanding of yourself. So they see the same strength in them as you. As they see, I do apologize, they see the same strength in themselves in you. And also here, you know, Scorpio in the 12th house, that is deep, deep transformational energy on an energetic, spiritual level. I think you're very spiritual. I think you're very connected to spirituality, but you could also be very connected to the paranormal, channeling, things like that. You may be watching this and you may be watching this because you just want a bit of downtime, but normally you pull your own cards. I'm really getting that energy with you. You may have a lot of paranormal experiences as well, which I don't feel like your future spouse has had many paranormal experiences, but they're probably going to love the stories that you tell about those, okay? So when you do meet this person, tell them a ghost story or two, they're going to be really fascinated. And also I do think physically, what they're going to like about you is not only are you different to most people, like emotionally, personality-wise, but you physically have attributes about you that stand out from the crowd. Now, I had the same energy in pile number 1, where it's like you've got a supermodel kind of look, and you don't have to be tall, you can be any shape, you can be any size, but you've got unique features that make you stand out. Now, this person walks into a room and everyone looks because they take up space. When you walk into a room, people look for the same reason, but you don't take up physical space. People are intrigued by your appearance. There's parts of your physical appearance that look a certain way that people don't see every day. You may have very big eyes, and we'll probably find something like this down here because I've pulled some things, but you may have very big eyes, you may have very prominent cheekbones, you could have like a very big bum or very big feature, or be the opposite and be extremely slender and it just being so elegant. There's something about you that stands out from the crowd and they love this, and it's this that that's gonna turn them on about you so much. Is it too soon? Okay, I did say that this person is snoring on this situation, but you also may have a little bit of apprehension when it comes to this connection. I don't know whether you may have came out of something quite difficult yourself and your energy's matching, and that's what's bringing you both together, because you're both doing healing and you're both leveling up on a soul level, and the universe is bringing you both together. Is it too soon? That's really interesting. And we got the number 39, so 9 add 3 is 2. It's 2, partnership. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay. But this also tells me that this is going to happen soon, because it's going to be too soon for you both. You're both going to be like, oh, maybe you've both come out of something and you both are on your first date and you're like, I'm highly attracted to you, energetically and physically. But are we doing the right thing? And I don't think you're both going to be on the same page. I don't think there's going to be like a runner or a chaser or anything crazy like that. You're both going to be on the same page. Interesting. Analytical. Oh, these are like more personality attributes to you. If I don't get any physical attributes, I will pull more for you, okay? Analytical. But also Uranus here. Did pull Uranus or rolled Uranus? And Uranus represents Aquarius, and Aquarius is very analytical, logical minded. And they like that about you. 35 here, 5 of 3, 8. You've got that ambition, you've got that know-how, you've got the intelligence. And I did say this person has the know-how and the creative energy to go for what they want, and they see that in you. Maybe you are a little bit more logical about things, a little bit more analytical, and maybe that even holds you back sometimes in life, and that's fine. It's fine. I'm not saying that you haven't achieved or anything like that. I'm just saying that maybe you think with your head, you overthink at times. And this person, your future spouse, is going to come in and be like, look, you got a passion for it, just fucking do it. Okay, I really get that energy with that. But they love your intelligence, something about your mind. They're so attracted to your mind. And then we've got walk, strut. So they're very attracted to your walk. Maybe you walk with power. Maybe you do take up space, but energetically, because you walk in a room with your head up high and you've got this level of confidence about you. Okay, I'm going to pull more because I want some physical attributes. I know the walk and the strut was physical, but I can hear people saying, I want more. Oh, God, okay, do I want to take that one? No. Yes. Okay. Bone structure. They like your bone structure. You could well have a lot of Capricorn in your chart because Capricorn does rule the bones. Bone structure, yes. Hair. Okay, nice hair. Maybe you have very long hair, or if you have short hair, or if you're a guy, maybe you make your hair look big. Okay, I really do sense noticeable hair. And when I think about things that are noticeable, they're normally quite big. Okay, so whether it's big in length or whether it's big because like you put products in there to make it bigger and things like that. No, your hair is gorgeous, baby. Your hair is gorgeous. Body. God, do they like absolutely everything about you? I did say there's something about your body. You could have you could have some big body features, or you could be really slender, but they it's very attractive. Your body type is their type. Let's put it that way. Your body type, whatever it is about your body that's unique, is their type. I don't actually sense someone watching this having an insecurity about their body because it is a little bit different to the norm. But your body is their type to a T. Do not worry about that, okay? And mystical, they're intense. You're mystical. That's a match made in heaven. I want to be one of you two. I want to be you two. I want to be in this relationship with you guys. And if I can't be one of you two, I want to be your adopted child. I love this energy. It is beautiful. And again, I'm going to bring it up again, calling in your soulmate. This is definitely a soulmate connection. Okay, we're not looking at twin flame here, we're looking at soulmates. Now, I want to say twin flame connections are all good and all that. You know, they're very, very special, but they're difficult and they're challenging. And it's when you're in a twin flame situation, you know that you're going to be leveling up through some kind of trauma. But when twin flame relationships work, it's fab, you know, they do work really well, and there's an undeniable connection between you and your twin flame. But this is a soulmate connection, and soulmate connections are always more light. They're easier to be in. They're just nice and easy. People don't trigger each other as much. You trigger each other because maybe one of you farts in bed and the other one doesn't like that. You know, in a twin flame relationship, one of you does something that incredibly impairs the other person's mental health and it changes your life. This is a soulmate connection where you're only going to bicker about the fact that you didn't want curry for dinner. Like, I've had curry 3 nights in a row. I don't know why one of you is cooking and the other one's being really mean about, like, about you cooking curry. I really hope that's not the situation, because that's borderline abusive. But I'm just giving you an example here. You know, you might argue because they wanted Thai and you gave them Chinese, Like I said to order Chinese. They gave you the money to order, by the way. Makes it a little bit more fair and balanced. I gave you the money to order a Chinese. I gave you the money to order a Thai. You're bloody Chinese. You always do this. You never listen to me. Like, soulmate connections are just so more easygoing, and this is a soulmate connection. This is going to be nice, easy. You're going to have things in common. You're not going to have conflicting energies within this partnership. And yeah, I think I've said it all, and it's coming soon. It is coming soon. So you guys chose the red jasper, and let's have a little look what I wrote down for the red jasper here. Okay. So we've got durability with the red jasper, and as well, when I think about durability, I think about that broader kind of figure, someone who doesn't look like you could just push them over, doesn't look like they're going to blow over in the wind. They've got that durability. And again, I get that intensity with the red jasper as well. It's got that intensity to it. Red jasper is really great when it comes to grounding your energy, when it comes to achieving something in life as well, because it gives you that strength and that stamina. And this really does reflect this person. This really reflects your future spouse. Okay, I'm going to leave that there, part 2. If you like this reading, please drop it a like. And if you resonate with this reading in any way, maybe I was correct about your physical appearance and things like that, or maybe you've even met this person already and you want to just say, yeah, you got this like on point, please let me know down below. I really love your feedback. Tell me if you like the reading, tell me which pole you claim, just say hey, or drop some emojis down there, because I love hearing from you. If you do like content like this, please, please, please subscribe, because it means I can make more content like this for you. And yeah, pile number 2. Good luck with this. I love both of your energies. I really, really do. This is going to be beautiful. Okay then. Bye-bye. Hello there, pile number 3. You chose the new jade crystal, and straight off the bat I really get an eccentric vibe from this person. Your future spouse has an eccentricity to them. I think they're a little bit different to the norm. I definitely sense a lot of free-spirited kind of energy here too. Okay, okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got. Okay, so with the 4 of Pentacles to begin with, I do feel like this is somebody who invests in their body. Okay, as you can see with this person, I'll show you, they are holding those pentacles very close to their body. Maybe even it could be 2 things actually. It could be the fact that they invest into their body physically. Okay, they put a lot of money into their body. They have a lot of beauty treatments. They may have even spent money on their body to get plastic surgery. That's a big one with the 4 of Pentacles here. Or it could be that they know the worth in their body. So I actually think this is blending, okay? I think it's both of these blended. I think this person actually may do something quite public. I don't know whether they're a public speaker, whether they are even a salesperson who has to see people face to face. There could be somebody who does like YouTube or something like that, okay? I feel like the public sees this person regularly and they understand that they need to invest in their physical appearance. Their physical appearance being aesthetic is going to get them further in life, or at least that is their belief. Okay, so the 4 of Pentacles at times when this person thinks that their body is their money. This could even be somebody who does, and this, I don't want this to put anyone off, but this is not for everybody, okay? But this could be somebody who, could be 2 things. It could be a model. Okay, well, you could be dealing with a model. Your future spouse could be a model, or on the other hand, they could be they could do like I don't want to say the company's name because I don't want to get censored here, but they could sell their pictures and videos of themselves and things like that on a site, which means that they exchange their body for money, and I don't mean like, you know, physically, but they may exchange pictures and videos for money, okay? Whatever it is, their body and the way that they look is part of their career, somehow. So this will be somebody who takes care of themselves. They will be somebody who looks really good. I want to say they look pampered. There's somebody who looks pampered. So if they're male, they will be a male who maybe goes on the sunbeds. They may be a male who gets facials, gets their eyebrows waxed, you know, things like that, has like little fancy manicures, has a massage. If it's a female, you're looking at the full works with this person. You know, they get everything done because they've got a lot of pride in their appearance, but also they've got a lot of pride in their career goals. So they're going to invest a lot of money in their physical appearance because clearly it's going to be part of their career in some way. And then the Six of Swords here. Now what I noticed about the Six of Swords is they've got, oh, did you hear that? That was a weird sound. It sounded like there was a mouse living inside me. With the Six of Swords here, this is somebody with very light hair, okay? I'm getting Nordic vibes from this person. And when I look at the person in the Four of Pentacles as well, again, blonde hair, I get very Nordic vibes from this person. I think they may have a paler complexion, okay? Not bringing melatonin into this or anything like that, but either way, no matter what skin tone they have, they are going to have like a luminosity to their skin tone. And if they are, you know, Nordic, they are going to have that like blue kind of skin tone. They're going to naturally be a lot paler, okay? So they're going to have this like paleness to them. But I really want to say Nordic for this one. I want to say they've got like a Nordic kind of look. Now I do think this person's got heavy Gemini energy here, okay? And I don't want to jump forward too much, but I do have Gemini here on the dice, but I do also have the trickster down here. And the trickster doesn't mean that this person's a trickster. It means that they're unpredictable with their behavior. Again, I think this is somebody who may be like a bit of an entrepreneur kind of person. They may make money from different streams. They may have different streams of money making. Oh my God, why can't I even think of the phrase? Anyway, there's different ways that they make money in multiple avenues, okay? And it makes them very mutable by nature here, okay? So it's got the mutable card here, and Gemini is a mutable sign. So this is somebody who is very fluid, okay? They go, it's like I can be in London tomorrow, I can be in Scotland the day after, I can be in Marbs by the weekend. I really get this kind of energy with this person, but I think this also makes them a very excitable person as well. I think this person's extremely witty. I think they've got stories to tell. I think they're a smooth talker. They're going to charm the pants off you. You're going to meet them and you're going to be like, this person is funny, they are intelligent, and they are very exciting. Okay, and we've got cardinal energy with this as well. And again, you know, it is this kind of like go-getter kind of energy. They're not afraid to go where the money is. They're not afraid to go where the winds are. This could also be somebody who invests as well, okay? They could invest in stock shares, in Bitcoin, you know, things like that. This is an investor. I do actually feel like this person either is on the run-up to becoming extremely successful, or they are very successful, but I get flashy with them. With this person, I think they wear all the brands. They wear the brands, they've got the Rolex, they've got the sports car. I think, or that's their goals. Okay, they've either got it or they're going to have it. Appearance is very important to this person. They're flashy, so flashy. And again, I think they may be known for like a bit of player energy. And I don't think they're going to come at you with that player energy. I just think they look like a player. They look like a bit of a Harry Styles, if you know what I mean. And I don't think they look like Harry Styles, but it's that kind of energy. I mean, I don't think this person, do you know what? I was going to say, I don't think this person is like a balance of masculine and feminine, okay? So this doesn't matter about gender, it doesn't matter whether they're male or feminine. They could be male with a lot of feminine energy, or they could be female with a lot of male energy. I was going to say I don't see that. But when I stopped to think about it and I felt it, I thought, yes, the duality of the Gemini. This person is very in touch with their masculine and their feminine. Yes, I sense an elegance with this person as well. Even if they're male, I sense that they have a very elegant body, long fingers, slender figure, an elegance to them. This is giving me Leo vibes as well, okay? So we've got Gemini here, we've got Leo here. I want to also say Aries, okay? Not so strongly Aries, but I do want to say Aries, and we are definitely looking at Capricorn energy here as well. And Aquarius. I'm sorry guys, that's a lot of signs, but we're looking at Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, not so much, but it's still there. Leo, and we are certainly looking at somebody who's got some prominent Gemini in their chart. Now this person has that slender physique and that elegant physique, but they've got bone, they've got structure, and they've got muscle under there as well. I don't think they're the most muscly person, but you can definitely still see a very nice structure in their body, even though they're more slender. And this is what also gives me that Capricorn kind of vibe, okay? Because Capricorn rules the bones, the structure of the body. And this person's got a really nice structure. Like they've got, if they're a woman, they've got curves in all the right places. If they're a man, they also have like those like V back. They've got really nice shaped butts, you know, that kind of just a model-esque. This person could be a model, guys. Or if they're a little bit older and they're kind of out of their modeling phase, they may tell you stories about when they were younger and they used to model. Now, trickster and dilettante. I think I said that right. I don't know why I've said it like that. Dilettante. Now the trickster is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behaviour. Okay. We could be looking at ex-model. Sorry guys, we could be looking at an ex-model, but also someone who works in sales as well. Whether they sell, maybe they, again, maybe this is merging together, maybe they are a model because there's some kind of influencer. They sell products through wearing them, they sell things by using it, they get sponsorships and things like that. Yes. Okay, I'm really feeling this, guys. This person makes money from who they are. They are a personality. Maybe even a well-known personality here, guys. You could be meeting somebody who you've heard about online and then you end up meeting them and you end up hitting it off. It's really interesting. But this is somebody who does things differently. They do things differently to the norm. They don't have the regular 9 to 5 job. I don't think they've got a steady income either. And that doesn't mean that they don't earn good money. I think they could earn, I'm going to make up these figures, but they could earn like 15 grand in January. Although, who earns 15 grand in January? Like, come on. January is such a slow month. They could earn like 15 grand in February. Still a slow month, but we're going to stick with it. And then in March, they may only earn 3 grand, for instance. So they do have to be very savvy about their finances and save and things like that, because they're always saving for a rainy day. It's a kind of career where they've always got to save just in case they make a loss the month after, which makes me think again there's an investor here as well, okay? This could be a couple of things, okay? All of the careers I've mentioned, it could be any of those. But we're looking at that kind of energy when it comes to them making money, okay? And delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Now this stands out to me, delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Okay, this could be a self-made person. They didn't go to university and get the credentials to do what they do now. This could be an influencer, for instance, like, look, I'm not a traditional model, but I model. Okay, things like this. This is someone who I think you're going to meet and you're going to be like, wow, like this is true go-getter kind of energy. I think you're going to really enjoy their free spirit. By all means, you could be very free-spirited yourself. You could also be in the same kind of industry, in the same kind of situation when it comes to finances and things like that. But you're going to really appreciate their lifestyle. You're going to think, oh yeah, this is cool. Okay, they don't do things by the book. They do things their way. They beat by the sound of their own drum. Now, let's have a look and see whether we can apply any more of their physical attributes. Aha, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm only going to take these 3, okay, because they fell at... Do you know what? I think these 3 are theirs. I think these 5 are yours. Okay, so we're going to save those because they came out very separately. These ones fell on that side, these ones fell on this side. And I am going to talk about your physical attributes in a short moment. Oh my God. Lights, camera, action. Right, that is actually from my, I have a part, you know, this is my physical attributes part. I also have an SEX part where I have like SEXual. When I do my SEXual readings, I pick out of my other part with the more SEXual kind of phrases in there and things like that. And for some reason, this has made it into this part. It does make a lot of sense because I did move house a couple of months ago. So for some reason, some of the SEX ones have ended up in this part, but we're just keeping it this way. Lights, camera, action. They are seen. Their job is something to do with a camera, okay? Something to do with film, something to do with a home film or actual film, or speaking publicly, although I don't even think that. I think this is like someone who's an influencer or somebody who gets interviewed for the career that they do because they are well known in the field, or, you know, an investor who does YouTube, you know, things like this. Yes. Okay. Bone structure here as well. And I did say this person has that slender physique, yet they've got structure. Oh my gosh. Hell yes. And best dressed. I said they wear all the brands. Sorry, I've got to show you guys this because you saw me pull those out of the bowl. Okay, so you know I'm not BSing you. Okay, they've just clarified everything I've said about this person. Lights, camera, action. You're going to love that about them. You're going to find that really attractive about them, by the way, the fact that they are seen, they're public, they've got this confidence, you know, they've got this confidence to express themselves. It's going to be a really nice thing that they can kind of like pass on to you. You know, if you're somebody who has like a few insecurities, and from your energy, I don't gather that you're insecure at all, by the way, but you may have a little niggle of insecurity, maybe with your speech. Maybe you were hushed for that as a child. This person's going to come along, your future spouse, and they're going to say like, right, let's teach you how to speak publicly. Let's teach you how to have confidence in the way that you express yourself. And then we've got bone structure and best dressed. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at what they're going to find physically attractive about you. And mentally. Okay, we might go into physical and emotional and mentally. 9th house. You are well travelled. Do you travel a lot? Have you experienced the world as well? I'm really getting that. I feel like you're a bit of a storyteller. You've got stories to tell. Wild stories, interesting stories. You've experienced a lot in your life. And this is why you guys are a match, because you move through life with your soul. Like if your soul says, get on a plane, you will get on a plane. Because you know that there is an experience waiting there for you, because your soul would not speak out if it did not want you to go and experience something or learn something. I do sense you are somebody who moves through life with your intuition as well. This makes me think that you may be somebody who takes risks when it comes to your career too. Maybe you're like an investor or something like that as well. Or anything where you have to take a risk through your intuition. I think you do have like, they have the more Nordic kind of look to them. And I do think you have a more redder skin tone, okay? You may be a little bit darker than them. Skin tone may be a little bit darker than them. Hair tone may be a little bit darker than, even if you are like got a bit of Nordic in you, okay? This could be anyone, right, when it comes to you, because you've got that darker kind of skin tone, or a little bit darker than them, okay? It could be anywhere between the darker skin tone or the just a little bit darker than them, okay? You've got a little bit more darker tones in your skin, your hair. I really want to say that you could be a Leo sun, moon, rising, or Venus, even a Leo north node here. Leo midheaven is screaming out to me, okay? Leo midheaven. You may not know what your midheaven is. If you don't, then you can always check that out. Pop it into astro.com, pull your chart up. It'll be the position on the chart that says MC, okay, midheaven. Should be MH, shouldn't it? MC. I think it's like the medium colon, medium coli or something like that. That's what they call the midheaven. That's why it says MC. That's what you're looking at. I also get with you, okay, I think they're more slender, and I think you have like a little bit of curve to you, okay, you may be a little bit more curvaceous, or you might have bigger breasts. I really want to say that you may either have naturally bigger breasts, or, and I mean this is male or female, so if this is a male, I'm talking about a naturally bigger chest, okay, doesn't have to be breasts for the males, all right, but you could have a naturally bigger chest or naturally bigger breasts, or you could have enhanced chest or an enhanced breast through cosmetic surgery, okay? Definitely sensing that with you guys. I do sense a lot of 𝒆𝒐tual intuitiveness. You guys, when you come together 𝒆𝒐tually, you're gonna feel like you've done this before in a past life, okay? Definitely sensing that with you guys as well. But you are, I feel like you're very popular as well. I know this is physical appearance and we will go into that in a minute, but I feel like you're extremely popular as well. You're somebody who's got a lot of friends. And if you've not got a lot of friends, okay, because we're not all, you know, we're not all socialites here. You are somebody who is very well loved by the people around you. Like, you're the person that people call if they want cheering up. I definitely sense that with you guys. You could, so I see Leo in your chart, I also see Cancer in your chart, okay, so let me know down below if that resonates with you guys. Let's have a look at your physical appearance. Show off flex, there we go. You are attractive as well, and I think I have been saying that through the reading, like have I said it through this reading? I've done so many readings today, but yeah, okay, look, show off flex. Your future spouse is going to want to show you off and flex you because you look the part, and you know that they invest so much in their appearance. So you know that they really do give an SHIT about looking the part, and you look the part. I think you complement them very well. You two together look like you're supposed to be together. It's like, I really get this sense of you guys that when you are partnered together, you look like a famous couple because you're both so attractive, but you've also got that very pampered look. I do think you are both, you know, into getting cosmetic procedures. That could even be something as tiny as getting your nails done, okay? So when I say cosmetic procedures, I don't mean like you're going all plastic fantastic, but you know, you both like a pamper. And if you don't, okay, if you're somebody who doesn't like a pamper, I think that you have this natural pampered look, like you look pampered, okay? I hope that makes sense. You know, when you see some people and you think, wow, their skin looks so smooth, what do you use on your skin? Do you use like a magical moisturizer that comes from another planet? Do you drink moon juice? Is that what makes your skin so beautiful? And they say, no, I just wash my face with water. Okay, I catch that, those kind of vibes from you. And whenever you meet someone like that, you're like, oh yay, well done, yay, very good for you. You've got naturally beautiful, beautiful skin. But at the same time, you're like, I really wish you did say moon juice, because at least there's a chance I could go and find some moon juice and look like you. It's that kind of energy with you guys, okay? Oh, this has came out twice. This came out for the last people. And again, it's that 𝒆𝒐x pot that I have, which is these. Okay, let me show you this. This is not supposed to be in this part. So you've got my neck, my back, lick my and my okay, we all know that song. My neck, my back, lick my and my okay, you know the song. Okay, I don't have to do it again. I'll do it a third time for you. And that just tells me that this person is so highly physically attracted to you. Your body, okay, in Cancer here does rule the body, okay? It rules like the blood and, you know, all the fluids that run through the body. I don't know why I laughed at fluids. It's a disgusting word, isn't it? Fluids. Whenever someone uses the word fluids, it's never good news, or it's never good, is it? But they love your body, okay? Cancer rules the body. Your body is their perfect type. Like, yeah, if you're somebody who does have any insecurities about your body, this person loves it. Like, it drives them absolutely wild, and they find you so physically attractive. Intense. Okay, I did say you've got a more darker kind of complexion or darker hair, and it gives you this intensity. Like, they're very Nordic looking, or they're pale, on the paler side, okay? They look at that in the mirror every day. They've seen that since the day that they were born. It's like, if they see somebody who looks the same as them, okay, yeah, they could find them attractive, but it's not different. It's not something, they've got it, they've got that look already. They want something that's a little different flavour to them, and you are that like little different flavour, and they want to eat it all up, baby. They want to eat you all up. They love your intensity. Even if you do just have brown hair, or if you just have like black hair, okay, they like the way you look. It's intense. They find that type of physical appearance extremely sexy. And eye contact. Now with you guys, I get like almond shaped eyes. I don't know if you have almond shaped eyes, but I get like a bit of a feline look with your eyes as well, okay? So we are looking that your eyes are like a very unique shape. And again, it's like, I think your eyes are very sexy. Like there's something about your eyes that are extremely sexy. Maybe you even have like a signature sexy stare which drives them absolutely wild, but the eyes, okay? I definitely think you could be somebody who can't hide your feelings because your eyes will show. You're somebody where like maybe if you don't get enough sleep, again you're going to be like, oh my god, like, you can see this in my eyes. But again, they love your eyes. They love staring into your eyes. It makes me think again that your eyes look a little bit different to their eyes. Maybe you've got different eye shapes, and they look into your eyes and they really appreciate the beauty in your eyes. Okay, so you may actually be somebody who says, yeah, like, I actually really love my eyes, they're my best feature. Okay, it's going to be your future spouse's best feature on you as well. And beautiful, there you are attractive, you are the trophy wife that this person wants, and this person is all about that superficiality. Now I definitely feel like you guys have a very fun connection. You're going to have a lot of fun, you're going to see a lot of things, you're going to do a lot of things, you're going to be very expressive together, but that is where you connect emotionally. You both like to experience life. You like experiences. You guys are never ever going to be bored. Yet on the more superficial side, because this person with the Four of Pentacles here, they do have a superficiality to them. They're going to really want to show you off because you are exactly what they want in a wife or a husband. You look the part, you complement them beautifully, and that's why I think there's a lot of duality here. You know, they're lighter, you're darker. You know, I'm getting that duality, like you just make a whole. Okay, you just complement each other. Beautiful. The kind of people that you wouldn't mind watching making love. Okay, that is the energy I'm gathering here. And then we have finances and career, which tells me that at the moment, either one of you or both of you are focusing on your finances, and that's why you haven't met yet. I do feel like you guys haven't met yet. You may have each other on socials, okay? They may be in your life, but very, very, like they're hiding in the shadows, basically. You haven't connected, you haven't crossed paths yet. You haven't liked a picture of each other's if you do have each other on socials, because you're both very, very focused on your careers right now. You might be watching this thinking, yeah, you are right, I am very focused on my career. Now, you two may cross paths through career, okay? That's another thing, finances and career. You may cross paths through career. Okay, but I definitely gather that you're both working on your career. And I do want to say, if you are looking to when you're going to meet your future spouse, I want to say when you finally feel like you've reached a big milestone within your career and you've got a little bit of stability going on, okay? Maybe you've got a contract, for instance, that's bringing in a regular income. Even if it's just one of many contracts, if you are somebody who dabbles in loads of different finance streams, that's a better word for that. Income streams, there we go, I got there in the end. I feel like one of those is going to be stabilized, and that is when this person's going to come into your life. The universe right now is just saying, all right then, let's just sort your finances out a little bit, let's get your career going well a little bit, even if it, it might be already going well. Okay, I'm not saying that your career's not going well, but I'm just saying, when you think, I am happy with this, I'm happy with these finances, I'm happy with my career right now, I feel like I'm in the right job, or I feel like I'm investing in the right things, that is when this person is going to come along, okay? So look out for that. Okay, so you chose the new jade crystal, and the new jade really does exude elegance, okay? And I do think this is exactly what your future spouse exudes. It's like they've got an elegance to them. They are very eloquent as well. I'm getting eloquence and elegance with them. All right then, I'm going to leave that there then. So, pile number 3. that was your reading. If you liked it, please drop me a like, and if you feel comfortable to do so, drop me a little comment down below. You can tell me whether you claim the reading, you can throw me a few emojis down there, you can either say, yeah, I've met this person already and you got this spot on, or you can say, yeah, like, all the attributes you said about me were spot on. Whatever you want to say downstairs, downstairs in the comments. Do you know what, I'm gonna use that now. I'm gonna say, meet me downstairs in the comments. Whatever you want to say downstairs in the comments, it's much appreciated. If you do have any ideas for future pick a card videos, I'd love to hear those downstairs as well. God, I'm so sorry guys, I'm such an idiot today. And if you like content like this and you want to see more pick a card readings from me, I would love you to subscribe, because it means that I can bring more readings to you. And pile number 3, good luck with this. It's very flashy, it's very fancy, okay? A lot of flex and flash here, which is lovely. I love that shit. So yeah, take care, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye. Hello there, pile number 4. Let's have a look and see whether we can pull out some of the physical attributes of your future spouse. And before I start the reading, I was getting heavy Scorpio with this pile, okay? So you could already be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could be meeting a Scorpio or someone with that heavy Scorpio in their chart. I really feel with this pile that some of you may have already met this person, okay? You may have already spoken to this person. I don't know whether this is going to be someone that you've met like out and about. Maybe it's somebody who pours you your coffee in the morning in the coffee shop, not, you know, in the house that you're in. Although it could be, you know, if you have already met this person, you already have like a relationship with this person. It could also be somebody that you work with. I want to say somebody that you might work with as well, okay? But I feel you two have had some verbal communication in the past, and you just don't know that this is going to be your future spouse yet. But by all means, this can also be for people watching this who have not met this person, okay? But I really did get this energy that you have spoken to this person before, and I really sense someone out there, or maybe some people out there, that when I said Scorpio energy, there was like, yeah, that's my person, yes, they're going to be my future spouse, okay? I sensed that. Now, with this person and their physical attributes. Now, this is somebody who is, I want to say, cocky. I'm getting cocky energy, self-assured cocky energy, and I don't necessarily think it's like unnecessary cockiness. I do feel like this person may have every reason to be cocky. Maybe they have done very well. I sense work again. I'm really getting that work energy. You may meet this person at work, or you may have already spoken to this person at work, okay? There's somebody who's very sure of themselves. They may actually have a very good position in the place that they work as well, okay? So with the Magician energy, this talks about somebody who's got they've got it all. Basically, they've got the looks, they've got the smarts, they've got the wit, they've got the body. Do you know what I mean? Even though the body goes into the looks, they're fit. Like, there may be somebody who has very good genes as well. I want to say, not, you know, not Levi's, but they could buy Levi's. That may have been a little message there. But good genes. They've got good DNA. They've got 𝒆𝒆 moms and dads, like, you know, the kind of parents where you think, yeah, I could 𝒔𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒏 the dad. Look, we've all been there, all right? We've all been there, haven't we? Comment down below if you've been there. Okay, so this is somebody who's got it all, and I do think they can be quite intimidating for this reason, but I also get this very solitary energy with this person, that maybe they do tend to stay single for long periods as well, because they do have enough money to kind of like not need to combine finances with anybody, you know, good job, good money, look the part. This person also, to me, I think they have quite a I want to say they're tall. I want to say they're tall, and I definitely want to say that if this is a male, they have facial hair. They either have a moustache, or they have a beard, or they have some kind of prominent facial hair, even if it's like 3-day stubble, and they style that 3-day stubble. There's definitely facial hair here. I do actually sense a lot of hair. Very, I want to say they're very indie-esque, okay? I hope you understand that. I think we use the word indie all over the world. But they dress very alternative, okay? So they may wear things like waistcoats and things like that. And I actually said waistcoats before I looked at this image down here. As I said waistcoats, my eyes turned to this image, and he is actually wearing a waistcoat here, okay? But again, you know, looking at those trousers, this guy's wearing a green waistcoat, white shirt, brown trousers. Like, they mix and match their colours, but they do it well. Okay, but again, I'm getting this Scorpio energy with this person. Now, if this is a female, okay, I did mention facial hair. I don't think you girls are going to have facial hair, okay? But if you are dealing with a female, if you want to be with a female, if you're female who likes females, or if you're a male who's looking for a female, this person will have some kind of like piercing, maybe even like a little mini facial tattoo or something, okay? There's something about the face that looks different, and you love it. You love it. And I also think there's this like rebellious nature with the way that they physically present themselves, because this Aquarius energy comes up here, and Aquarius energy is unique. Aquarius love to fit in, you know, they love to be part of a crowd, but they need to stand out in that crowd, because remember, they're on the Leo Aquarius axis, and Leos love to stand out. They like to be heard even if they've got nothing to say. No offense to Leos, I actually do really like Leos, but I've had a few Leo boyfriends in the past, and they've irritated me for that reason. I'm like, come on, you're just speaking, like, you're not actually saying anything of any worth. And I'm not saying that all Leos have that about them, because a lot of Leos do talk sense and they do actually like speak when they've got something to say, but Leos in their shadow side will just speak for the flipping sake of it. Okay, so remember, Aquarius is opposite Leo on the zodiacal wheel. So even though Aquarians like to fit in and they like to be part of a crowd and they like to be part of a cause and a movement, they want to stand out in that crowd. Like, they secretly want to stand out in that crowd. Okay, you'll notice with Aquarians, they will always they'll wear something that's a little bit different, okay? They may, like this, they may wear a waistcoat. It may be a signature that they have, a signature waistcoat, signature facial hair, a signature tattoo, a signature piercing, okay? Really getting that with this person. We've also got the water energy here, which Scorpio, I did mention that Scorpio energy, that is a water sign. Makes me think this person has a lot of inner strength, but they also move through life very intuitively. And I do think if you have talked to this person before, or when you do first talk to this person or meet this person, I think you're going to be intimidated. And I don't mean it in a way like, oh my god, they're going to be so amazing and they're going to intimidate you. I mean it more the fact that they are naturally very intimidating, and that's why I do sense that they tower over a lot of people. So I do think there is some height in this person. Whether they're male or female, there's some height here, okay? They could tower over people. And again, I think it's matching physically and emotionally, or energetically, sorry, it's physically and energetically towering over people. Now, Neptune here, okay? Their intuition is on point. They move through life with intuition. They make moves intuitively. And I do think they're going to look at you and they're going to know that you're going to be their future wife or husband. They're going to be able to pull you out of a crowd and be like, that is my future wife or husband. I even want to say on the first date, they might actually intimidatingly say, because they're someone who speaks their mind, you know, they look intimidating and they are intimidating. They're smart AF. I'm really getting, they are so smart. They might actually be quite controlling with it and say, you're going to be my wife, or you're going to be my future spouse. And you're going to be like, is that an order? But along with all of this, along with their intimidation, the facial hair or the tattoos and the piercings, the uniqueness, the individuality, I do think they've got a very symmetrical face here with the Libra coming up here on the dice. Okay, very symmetrical face. I want to say with this person that they actually have a wider set face, okay? Whether they're male or female, they've got a wider set face. I want to even say that maybe their eyes are a little bit more wide apart, okay? That won't be for everybody, but I want to say that their eyes might be a little bit more wide apart. They may actually have like a broader nostrils as well, which also gives me Taurus vibes. Scorpio is opposing Taurus on the zodiacal wheel there, okay? So they may have a little bit of Taurus. Taurus Venus. I'm feeling a Taurus Venus here. Oh god, we love a Taurus Venus. Okay, so yeah, a bit of a wider set face, bit of a bull-like face, and this actually could make them quite intimidating because they have that like wide bone structure with that wider set nose, and they look very intimidating. Okay, but I do think this intimidation is going to turn you on a lot. Okay. And I do think they take a lot of pride in their physical appearance. And what I actually want to say is they probably started dressing this way or wearing their hair or wearing their facial hair a certain way in their younger years. Because I think in their younger years, they might have been picked on. They might have been insecure about the way that they looked. So they created this style. They created this character for themselves so that they could get through school or get through college or get through uni. And intimidate people so people don't start on them, so that people don't try and pick a fight with them. And in their older years, they still have that same style. So once it was created through insecurity, and now they use it as a strength. They are, when they walk in a room, they're a signature. Everyone knows who they are. They might even have a signature laugh as well. Like people might hear them before they enter the room, okay? They've got that kind of big energy, okay? That kind of big and powerful energy. And destroyer, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. And again, that is that Scorpio energy right there. Releasing what's destructive and preparing for new life. And this is, I did mention just then about their physical appearance. Their physical appearance, they built that character in their younger years to shield themselves. And now it's created, it's allowed, even though they were covering something up in their younger years with this character, it's allowed them in their older years to be able to express themselves with no fear. Okay, but that's yeah. Okay, let's pull. And as I looked at the clock then, it was 11:11. Okay, guys. And I do think this is telling me that this person might be coming in your life quite soon, okay? Or you're going to see 11:11 on the clock before this person comes into your life, okay? Look out for the signs and synchronicities when it comes to 11:11, because this may be an indication that this person is going to stroll themselves into your life with their big, confident strut, okay? Because they're going to stroll themselves in and they're going to take up space, all right? You're going to, and as well, like if this person likes someone, they're going to tell you. They're not just going to sit on it. They're not going to have like a secret crush. This person's going to be like, I like you. Do you want to go to dinner? Like they're that kind of person. And I do think they have like a humor to them as well. Again, they built this humor in their childhood. Again, to build this character so that people F off, because if people come at them with like some kind of criticism, they'll turn that criticism into a witty joke. And people couldn't help but laugh. And laughter diffuses all tension. Laughter diffuses all aggression, okay? And I think this person uses laughter to propel them forward, to make them do things that they're normally very scared to do. So if you'd said no way, like, or I'm married, they would have, you know, said a little joke and it would have been all light-hearted. No one in the room would think, oh my god, like he just got rejected or she just got rejected, because they use that humorous way to kind of like approach you. I hope that made sense. Okay, let's have a look and see whether we can pick up on any more of their physical attributes. Your scent drives me wild. This tells me that you guys are a chemical match and that the sex is going to be absolute fire. When you're a chemical match, like you just can't keep your hands off each other. And again, you know, this person's not going to be afraid to put their hands on you. They're not going to be like sheepish. They're not going to be on the first date and be like, can I hold your, or hold you around your waist? You know, they're going to just put their hand around your waist and they're going to say, I hope you're all right with this. And I think you're going to really appreciate that level of assertiveness from this person. But again, you're going to want to put your hands on them too. Yeah, like a lot of fertile energy between you guys as well. And oh god, if this is a male, okay, and actually if this is a male or a female, I really sense that this person's going to make a really, really good parent, like the best kind of parent, because they have that assertiveness to be able to bring up a child, teach them lessons, hard lessons, you know, a bit of a bad cop, but with that humor, okay? So it's not like harsh. It's like, right, you do what I say, but let's have fun doing it, okay? Do this thing, you need to learn this thing, but let's have fun doing it, okay? That's their kind of energy. So even when you progress into having children, and this pile I'm sensing kids, okay? I'm really sensing babies, I'm sensing kids. I'm even sensing that maybe you already have a child. And if you do already have a child, I think this person's going to step in and be an amazing role model for your child, okay? You're going to be like, oh God, I couldn't have wished for anyone better to be a role model for my child. Like, they've got that kind of energy. So even if there are kids involved, or if there are kids going to be involved, if you do have babies with this person, which I totally see, okay? I really do see it. You're still going to have that attraction. The attraction is never going to die with you guys. It's like the chemical reaction is going to be there all the time, whether you're going through a rough patch or going through a high point, okay? Even in the rough patches, you could have an argument, they could be being stubborn AF, and that's, I'm getting Taurus Venus vibes here, guys. They could be stubborn AF, yet the way that you know how to ease them, okay, the way that you know how to ease that sternness that they have is to be intimate with them. And it's like your little trick to calm the bull down, okay? When the bull starts raging, you come in with your 𝒆𝒂𝒆, intimate, alluring energy, and it calms them down, okay? Beautiful. Show off flags. And I actually do feel like it's more you, okay? I feel like this person's going to really show you off and big you up, okay? I feel like this person knows that they've hit the jackpot with you. Even though I think they are very attractive, very self-assured, they've got it all, I think they feel like they've really hit the jackpot with you, and they are so secure within themselves, okay, and this is a really important thing, they are so secure within themselves, they are not afraid to big you up, okay, because they know that no matter how much they big you up, no matter how successful you are, no matter how beautiful you are, they know that you are devoted to them, and they actually have that self-assurity that they can keep you because they know that they've got something that other guys or girls do not have, okay, so they are not afraid to big you up. They will literally be like to their friends, they're like, I bet you wish you had a wife like mine. It's like that kind of energy. And I love that. I love that. And that is so rare to find because so many people have insecurities. A lot of people are like, I don't want to put the light on my partner because then they're going to take the light off me and they're going to leave me for someone else. Like, it's no, like, come on. Everyone needs to get, like, have a bloody reality check here, okay? This person doesn't have that kind of behavior. They are going to big you up to the max, okay? Boobs and chest. Boobs and chest. I did say this person's going to be broad and tall, okay? They may have, like, a really nice chest area. And to be honest, when I look at this person here, I do think, even though he's not huge, like he's not muscle man, but he's got that naturally manly physique. Now this could be a woman. If you are dealing with a woman here, she could have like really nice boobs. But with a guy, we're looking at like a chest, like for some reason you look at that chest and it turns you on. Okay, interesting. Again, great hugs, really good hugs. If they are a Taurus Venus, because I'm picking up on that Taurus energy, okay, it could be Taurus anything, but I'm really feeling Taurus Venus here. If they are a Taurus Venus, they are going to give the best hugs. They are going to be such a, like, when they hug you, you're going to feel so safe. No matter what's going on in your life, as soon as they put their arms around you, their big arms and that big chest, all those big breasts, you are going to feel so at home and safe, like nothing can get you. No, 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 no. Okay, every single pile, I keep getting out phrases that aren't supposed to be in this part. This is my physical attributes part. And I have another part which has like more 𝒆𝒂𝒆 things in there, like 𝒆𝒂𝒆 phrases and things like that for when I do the more erotic readings. I've got make a fool out of me, and this is not for this part, this is for the other part, but even in the other part I get a bit weirded out when this one comes out because it's a joke between me and a previous partner of mine where I asked them for a cup of tea. It was like Saturday morning and I said, can I have a cup of tea? And they said, what? Pardon? Like that. And I was like, all right. I said, can I have a cup of tea? And they said, oh my gosh, like, I thought you said, can you make a fool out of me? And we had like a big laugh, you know, we were rolling, yeah, la, 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 la. But potentially this is coming out because it is that kind of energy with you guys. I don't know why I do this when my nails cover the writing up. But this could be the energy between you guys. You have a lot of this like wet humour going on, like sexual humour, dirty humour. And you're both into that. You both have that same kind of humour. I really do think this is an indication that they're going to be a bit of a joker. And they're going to be witty with it. Okay. Right, let's have a look and see your physical attributes. What are they going to find physically attractive about you? I'm going to take these ones here. Ambitious, okay, 888, you are a go-getter. They see their own go-getting kind of energy in you. They like that, they're attracted to that. High vibrational, okay. I actually sense with you that you are very healing. I sense that you're extremely healing. Your future spouse is hard, okay, male or female, they are hard-faced. They've I think they've had to overcome a lot of insecurities within themselves. So if you don't know this person on an intimate level, okay, someone who knows them like a co-worker or maybe, you know, a waitress or a waiter at a restaurant, they're probably going to think this person is so hard-faced. Sorry, I'm just going to sort out the camera there. They're probably going to think this person is so hard-faced. If this person is your boss at work, like they're gonna put the shits in you basically, because they are very hard-faced. They're not someone you want to cross, let's put it that way. But it's because they've had to do so much inner work, they've had to work upon their weaknesses. And then you come along and I feel like you really heal them. I also feel like you are going to be the light of their life. I do feel like they're going to say like, you are the light of my life, or you are sunshine on a rainy day, you know, things like that. And you're able to communicate with, they will talk to you about their insecurities. They won't talk to anyone else about their insecurities because they're deep. They're really deep with this person. But with you, this person is able to express, and you see their softer side. You're able to bring out their softer side. And I think this is actually really sexually attractive for you, because you love that hardness that they have. You love that, like, that scary kind of demeanour they have. I want to say intimidating, scary demeanour that they have. But it's like there's another aspect to them that is soft and emotional, and you connect with that also. And I think you are the only person. And maybe, you know, when they have kids, their kids will be able to do the same thing, okay? Probably the daughters. Maybe there's going to be multiple kids here. They really find that attractive in you because no one has been able to do that before. It's like you're physically attracted, but you're emotionally attracted as well. And I do think this is another reason why your sex life is going to be on point. Now, I do sense that you do have kind of this out-of-world beauty. Really dreamy. I want to say that if you are male or female, okay, you wear like lighter materials. You like to dress, if you're a male, you might wear like quite like silks and things like that. You may experiment with textures when it comes to your dress. And if you are women, you may wear like floaty kind of dresses and floaty, everything's floaty here. Floaty dresses. You may, again, experiment with textures or wear things that are very bohemian. I want to say there's a bohemian kind of style with you, okay? Again, a little bit different, but you may be Pisces. I feel like you may have a Pisces sun, moon, rising. I very, very strongly feel a Pisces Venus with you guys as well, okay? But I feel like they really like the way that you communicate. Okay, that's something they find highly, highly attractive in you. Your communication is extremely healing to them. Intellect and study, 9th house. Okay, so again, they fancy your mind, they fancy your body, they fancy your spirit, okay? Highly feel like they fancy your spirit, and they also really find your mind attractive. You may be one of the only people who's ever been able to outwit them as well. They're just like, all right, this girl or this boy like really kind of tests me, because I'm able to outwit everybody, and this person is able to outwit me, and that is sexy. And baby face, yes, it's that out of that world kind of beauty. It's like a dreamy look. I want to say you may have big eyes, like big doughy eyes. Again, eyes that you can see the universe in, but also it's like a really dreamy complexion. You also want to say with baby face that you may look a lot younger than you are. I actually feel like I can see you in my mind's eye, okay? And I see these like little features. I also want to say there might be like a Gemini rising in there or something like that, okay? But that's not for everybody. But yes, I see like these little features and these like really lovely flowy materials. Like you are the epitome, okay? If you are female, you are the epitome of feminine energy. And if you are a guy, again, you have that, again, you look younger than your age. You are very elegant, I want to say. If you are a male watching this, you are extremely elegant. I want to say with both the males and females here, okay, I want to say that you don't necessarily wear a lot of skin tight clothes. Doesn't mean you don't pull out the skin tights every now and then, but I want to say a lot of the stuff you wear is very like, it's like cinching at the waist. And it may like flow over the rest of the body. Like you leave a lot of your body to the imagination, but I want to say you dress very romantically. Like you've got a romantic style to you. You may be into like old school Hollywood actresses and things like that and the way that they used to dress, okay? That may be something you're into. I also sense that you might do your makeup like that. You may wear a red lip, okay? Like a naked kind of eye and a bold red lip. And you may actually wear your hair in a lot of updos. I sense that as well. Even if it's just like I'm doing the cleaning, I wear my hair in updo. And then like when it comes to the weekend, you may be very used to the updo and you might go, right, I'm going to make my updo really Hollywood-esque, like old school glamorous Hollywood actress kind of, you know, hairdos. Okay, so you guys chose the black obsidian. So let's have a look and see what we've got for the black obsidian. So what I've written down for the black obsidian here is fearless. Yes, there we go. Fearless and goes for what they desire, okay? It is a very grounding energy when it comes to the black obsidian. It's very good at grounding you emotionally and physically. And I do feel like, yeah, this person, your future spouse, is in touch with what they want emotionally and physically. So they fiercely go for what they want because they know they're not going to make any mistakes. You know what I mean? They know themselves really strongly. And if they go for something, it's like they know they can get it. It's like that kind of know yourself kind of energy, okay? There's no need for fear because they know themselves. They know what they want and they know what they're about to do as well. Do you know what I mean? Someone who is always prepared in every situation. Again, I think it comes to their childhood, you know, they had to be prepared for people to potentially pick on them, start on them and all that kind of thing, and they had to use their wit and their humour and their strong stature to be like, look, don't fuck with me because like, I'm gonna outwit you, I'm gonna outsmart you, okay? And everyone ended up like giving them a lot of respect for that. Okay, pile number 4. I hope you enjoyed that reading. If it resonated with you, okay, even if I got your attributes correct, please comment down below and let me know. I always love your feedback. But if this is a brand new situation for you and you've not met this person, just tell me what pile you claim, say hello, drop me a few emojis, meet me downstairs in the comments, okay, because I love hearing from you guys. And of course, you know, like this video if you do like it because it helps the video circulate. Also, if you like content like this and you want to see more pick a card readings from me, please subscribe and even hit that notification bell. I never ask people to hit the notification bell. I don't know whether that affects like, you know, whether the video circulates or whether more people subscribe. But yeah, hit that notification bell if you do really enjoy these videos and you want to know when my videos are coming out. And pile number 4, good luck with this. I shall see you in your next reading. Goodbye.